I'm on to year 3 of Superpowered by Drew Hayes. So, in this book, Vince, Alice, and their friends are now entering their 3rd year of the Hero Certification program at Lander University. And all the students are dealing with some pretty major changes to the program as a whole for them, since at this point in their training, their cohort has been cut down to just 20 members. And this means that they're dealing not only with what it means for them to have made it this far in the training program, but also in the fact that they have now lost some of the people that they have grown close to in the past 2 years. Like, this is a pretty big deal because when someone leaves the certification program, they have their memories wiped, like for the safety of other students and the school as a whole. Like, how much or like exactly how this happens varies a bit depending on the situations of each student's departure from the program, but on the whole, it often means that they leave the lives of their former friends, and this is not something that's, well, easy, I guess, for people to handle. So among the things that are in store for the students in this year include a focus on multi-people combat, like as in one person versus many other people, since in the field it's a common situation for heroes to have to deal with many villains at the same time. Then there is the fact that they're starting to narrow down their specialties. Like, when someone graduates from this program, like, they usually choose to graduate in a specific field. Like, if you want to be a subtlety hero, or if you want to be a hero who specializes in close combat, or a hero who does ranged combat. Like, this is something that they have to make final decisions on once they get to their senior year. So in their junior year, they pick the 2 things that they feel like they have the best chance in excelling in. So I guess each student has to start thinking about that. Then they start getting speakers in their classes to talk about other aspects of what it means or could mean to either be like graduate from this program or to leave this program early. Like, you get a speaker from their Schuber's athletic association, because they're the different sports that allow the use of powers actually recruit pretty heavily from people who drop out of the certification program, and it can also be a really good choice for heroes who retire but still want to stay active in some way. Then there's someone who comes talk about what it's like after a hero retires. Like, not everyone will get to that point, but they talk about the importance of recognizing when that might be a good choice for you, and also that there is life after a career as a hero. So you get to see some of the different aspects that aren't just about like different people beating each other up. You also have like the main characters, I think, start to build some closer relationships with students outside of their original circle, and some of them do actually get pretty close, I guess. Like, they start to do some different social activities, which I appreciate, that don't just include parties with lots of alcohol. Things like going to an amusement park together and stuff like that. And then the last thing, which I found particularly interesting, was that the main characters all get part-time jobs. Like, because keeping their identity a secret is such a major deal, especially for the early students. It's hard for them to work at the same time that they attend this program. At the same time, some students might want or need that experience. And the main characters are required to join this work program, I guess you could say, because people higher up want to see how well they can interact with regular people in regular social settings, which a lot of them weren't really able to experience in their earlier lives in the first place. So all the main characters start working, like in a restaurant and in a bar. And I think that is a pretty interesting turn of events. You also get to meet, in that case, like some more characters who aren't part of this program. So something I liked about this book. I actually like this book a lot better than the previous two. Like it talks more about other dimensions to what it means to be a hero in this world, and I think you can finally start to see some of the characters demonstrate a desire or an understanding to be someone who helps other people. I mean, it's helpful that I guess since they got dropped down to 20, a lot of the extra annoying and dislikable characters have been cut from the program at this point. But I still appreciate that I think the story gave more room to see them doing things that were, I guess, that demonstrate that quality. Like they actually get to do some rescue work and to show like how committed they are to being able to use their abilities to make a positive difference. Something I did not like. I actually don't really have anything to add in the not like department for this book, so I will take that as a win. I mean, some of the things I disliked in previous ones still stand, but it's good that I didn't have anything new.